Imagine you're a marketeer. You need to sell your goods. You need to be quick on your market. You think about doing some online promotions. Gamification might be good because people will love it. You got your own website. So actually, why don't you just use your own website for it? Because actually, your website looks like this. And from trademarking point of view, it's absolutely useless. So what you do, you're going to prepare marketing landing pages, microsites, each by each, every time you want to consider using an online campaign. To start a campaign, it takes you 3 to 4 weeks. You need to have in-house or external partner needed. And if you want to do launch campaigns 20 a year, you need to have at least 100,000 euros budget to do so. If you don't have the time to do the campaigns for 3-4 weeks, use Startpage. If you don't have in-house external partners, use Startpage. If you don't have the money to budget, and due to the COVID crisis now, these efficiencies were important, use Startpage. You can decrease your marketing spending by roughly 88%. Startpage is the only platform specialized in promo landing pages gamification. It's fast, there's no coding needed, it's cost-effective with the flat fee arrangements. You get unlimited number of campaigns you can do per month for a flat fee. The more modules at the same time you can have in the range. And at the end, you got a GDPR-approved marketing consented database which you can use for later purposes. Our market is relatively big. For Hungary, it's roughly 4 million euros a year, and the Central Eastern Europe region is much more larger, 6 to 8 times than the Hungarian one. We target FMCG companies, retailers, insurance companies, basically the ones who are now in need due to the crisis as well. There's no competition on the market because either you can use in-house IT departments to create the landing pages, you can have outside development companies like Wixel and Dingy using the platforms and landing pages. They're missing out something. Time and effort to create a fully operating platform, and gamification is not included in these kind of packages and developments. We started the journey in 2019, and in Q4 we already had acquired some companies we used to it. We were in different events in the region, in DACH region, C region. We've been partners of those summit in Q4, and we won the Hungarian competition Be Smart in Q4 as well. 2020 Q1, obviously it's a different era now. We developed a new module called Startpage Shield and Restore. One, it's a health questionnaire for big company, multinational companies, and it was for the HoReCa sector. It's actually an on-premise restaurant menu card system you can use on your phone when you enter restaurants. We're looking for acceleration from roughly 1 million euro to a market expansion, mostly for sales and marketing in CE, V4, DACH, Nordics, and obviously it's to finalize the product V4 and V5. We like to raise awareness and scale up in the region, attract potential investors, gain new business partnerships. We like to be a rocket shooting into the orbit. Our team is ready, as CEO Domokos, myself as business development. We got Daniel as CTO, Dioduri as a specialist for art, and Ramona and Kitty as well on board, now the Startpage team. Thank you very much for the information, for the time.
Wonderful, thank you, Szabolcs. We've actually got the second guest, second judge, Shimon, with us now. So Shimon
couldn't see behind.
Yeah, so he missed most of it. So let's kick off with some questions from Matt.
Right.
Hi, thanks for that pitch.
Hi, Matt.
Well, could you tell a little more about your traction right now, because you're a competitor on a quite mature market with players like Wix and our homegrown Landingi, which are quite advanced in market adoption. Where are you at the moment in the matter of MRR and the SaaS metrics?
We started 2019 with the aim to peel the onion, to see how first the local market is growing and how you can attack. And afterwards, it turned out that the companies we talked to are companies who are having headquarters somewhere around in the region, in Poland, in Germany, in Austria. So actually changed the tactics and went regional, and then obviously came afterwards local. For Startpage, one of the largest companies we have now is Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is using the platform for 3 different countries, and we had some very nice marketing campaigns in Hungary with Aldi, Spar, so large retail companies, Ferrero, and also now targeting external companies like the Austrian post office and the Austrian railway station and the railway company as well. Actually, the ones who have a high intensity on doing campaigns are the ones which we target. The difference between us and D&D and Mix is obviously that at the end you got it's a gamification which is not included in their platforms. So our pitch is basically to launch an online campaign, and you do it through incentivization and gamification, and afterwards you earn a GDPR-approved database. It's something that you do this, and within 15 minutes you're able to launch a campaign. It's very quick.
I can barely hear you. Someone has a lot of noise.
It's not me. There's nothing.
No,
There's nobody around me.
I can't hear anything, Matt. I can hear him. I can hear Szabolcs perfectly. So
okay,
there's nobody around me. I'm the only one in the office now.
Okay, I just heard a lot of noise.
I heard it well, unfortunately. So actually, what's different is that gamification, incentivization, and we have a marketing agency, a successful marketing agency. And actually, what we did for many years with these companies, Procter & Gamble, Dreyer, Heineken, we did these online campaigns manually, one by one, each by each, and figured out that automation is something which is really important for them and for us as well. This is actually how Proworx came alive and how these platforms came alive, to help these kind of multinational companies be much more efficient. And now seeing the COVID crisis around us, efficiency, the decreasing on certain marketing budget, it's something which is very useful and helpful for them. Obviously, the tricky part we have now is how to reach those companies. And this is why we have the scale-up plan to reach a bit higher, to target those hubs and those headquarters around Hungary, to find the right person to talk to who sees the benefit in it to do something different.
All right.
Okay, and when it comes to your team, Szabolcs, how this is like slightly off topic, but you know, like it's going to be valuable for a lot of the founders. How have you had to, you know, furlough or, you know, reduce the team size in light of the current situation, or have you managed to keep everybody as a unit?
We managed to keep everybody, and what's really important, I have mentioned, there's no financing and no founding and no investment in us. Everything is founded by ourselves, by our founders. So it's one person who is in charge, and we got the team you saw in the presentation. It's ready, and we're now here doing the crisis as well. Obviously, need to go further to be present, and you got to have a team to this.
Super. No, that's what I like to hear. It's encouraging.
Right.
Okay, now we're going to have, so Szymon's going to make a quick introduction. Chista Free VC. He's now with us as a judge. So thank you for your presentation, Szabolcs. And
it was a pleasure. Thank you very much.